Hello, and welcome to Classic Flow Yoga. My name is Bridget from Lucky Elephant Yoga and Wellness. This is an all levels class, which means you get to take it to whatever ability depth feels right for you. If something's working, do it. If it's not working, then please don't do it. But listen to your body, make sure that everything is feeling okay, that we're not into a pain threshold, that we're feeling some sensations, we're moving, we're breathing, and we're all practicing safely and mindfully within our own realm of possibilities. All right, so we're going to start in a comfortable seat today. You can sit up on a blanket or a cushion and just take a moment. Maybe you close your eyes or find a soft downward gaze, and I just want you to take a little check in. Notice how you're feeling today. Notice what sensations might be resonating throughout the body, throughout the mind. There's so much more to this yoga practice besides just the physical. But our true practice is when we get a little deeper in and we are able to acknowledge, we are able to give voice to how we feel, what we feel, and we're able to release that. And that word in yoga is called svadhyaya, self-study. So simply sitting with whatever sensation you have, noticing it, and breathing it out is be able to understand your own self a little bit more. So that when you go through your days, you go through your life, and you even go through your physical asana practice, you are more mindful. You're more peaceful when you're able to get past some of those boxes we've built up. You're able to acknowledge and let go of whatever is holding on to you. And be a true witness to the beauty that's around you, the beauty that's within you. So just notice. And once you've noticed what you've been bringing into your practice, take a big full breath in. I want you to exhale and release it out the mouth. You might need to take a few of these. And begin just to let it go and come to a little bit more presence, openness, awareness, receptivity, so that the next few moments of your life, this practice that we're about to embark on, can come in, teach you. So let's take just another breath here. Good, and then you can just let your eyes open or your gaze lift. We're actually going to start today in a yin pose. So we're going to come into a yin pose called caterpillar. So I just want you to sit on the edge of your blanket or your cushion and extend your legs straight ahead. And really feel the sits bones right at the edge of that cushion. And you'll notice that then you get a little natural tilt of the pelvis. Yeah, just a little extra help in your forward fold. We want to keep a curve in the low back, so we don't want to just drop back and round. We want to really work with the ability of the hips within our forward fold. And then we're just going to fold forward and let the hands come down beside the legs, releasing your head, releasing your elbows, and breathing into the backs of the legs. And don't flex your feet. Do not flex your feet. Just release. Let the natural release of the body, the natural release of your head, the weight of the head, the weight of the elbows are what is bringing us into this posture. And we're going to stay here for just a little bit of time to start to awaken into the back body. Good, and now just start to walk your hands back and begin to roll yourself up to sit. Good, sit tall, and let's bring the hands back behind you. And keep the legs extended forward, roll the shoulders back, take a puff up of the chest. Good, coming into a little back bend here. Good, and then come all the way up through center and just fold forward. Good, roll yourself all the way up, take a big opening through the chest. And exhale, sweep the arms forward and fold. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, rolling up and opening up the chest. Exhale, sweeping the chest forward and folding. Good. One more time. Roll it up. Inhale. And exhale, rounding and folding forward. Good. And then let's come all the way back up to a nice tall seat. Bend your right knee, bring that right knee into the chest, and now let's start to press through the left foot. Really press through the ball of the foot and the heel. Press into your right foot, grow taller. And as you exhale, turn to the right for a twist. Good, nothing too crazy to start off, but just as deeply as your body feels available to right now. Good, come back to center. Let's sweep both arms all the way up. And as you exhale, extend the right leg, fold forward, reaching through the feet. Good. Lengthen through the chest. And exhale, release and fold. Roll it all the way up to sit. Good. Bend the left knee. Bring that left foot in. Place the left foot down. Press through the right foot. Grow taller. And as you exhale, turn to the left for your twist. The left hand comes back behind you for support. Good. And then turn back to center. Sweep the arms all the way up. As you exhale, let's extend the left leg forward, fold forward towards your toes. Wherever you take a hold, take a big full breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, release, and fold. Good, roll it all the way back up to sit. Good, let's bend the knees, bring the feet to the mat. Place your hands back behind you. As you inhale, lift the hips up. Big opening through the chest. As you exhale, release the hips carefully down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, float the hips up. Exhale, release them down. Good, 1 more time. And exhale down. Good, let's shift forward. You might still be on a cushion. You might want to come off the cushion for this. We're going to come into a little boat pose. Knees can stay bent. I'm going to start to open up through the chest. Your hands can stay to the backs of the thighs, or you can start to extend your arms forward. Good, deep breaths here. Excellent. Now let's just cross the legs, rolling over the shins or swinging your legs around. Come on to hands and knees. Good. From here, let's move through some cats and cows. So inhale, arching through the back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, chest and tail lift. Exhale, round. Good. 1 more time. And exhale, round. Excellent. Let's come back to a nice long spine. Extend your right leg back and just tuck the toes. Reach through that right heel. Reach through the crown of your head. Good. Breathing here. And then just place the right knee down and extend the left leg back. Good. Breathe into the back of that leg. Breathe forward through the crown of your head. Good. And then place the left knee down. Let's step the right foot between the hands and shift your hips forward. Take a lift up of the chest. And now as you exhale, let's shift the hips back, coming all the way towards that left heel and fold towards your right knee. If you want blocks to either side of your hips, please honor that. Good. Keep pressing through the ball of your right foot so that we don't hyperextend into that right knee. 2 more breaths. Excellent. And then let's shift forward, bending the right knee. Again, take the hips forward, keeping the hands down. Just lift up through the chest. Keep the right heel grounding. From here, place the left hand down. Turn your chest to the right. Coming into a twist, maybe that right arm extends out. And maybe we try wrapping the right arm around behind. Good. If you're feeling a little bit more available to it today, you can bend the left knee and reach for your left foot, only if that's available for your quads this morning or this evening, whatever time you're taking this class. Good. Breathe. Good. And then release that left foot if you have a hold. Let's turn the chest to center again. Shift your hips back and place your right knee beside your left. Good. Wag the hips a little from side to side. And let's place the left foot inside of the hands. Shift your hips forward, take a big lift up of the chest. As you exhale, shift back, flex the left foot. Let's see if we can come all the way to the right heel and fold towards the left thigh. Keep pressing through that left big toe. Two more breaths. Good, and now let's shift forward. Bend the left knee, take the hips forward, keep the fingertips down, lift up through the chest, couple of deep breaths. Good, then place the right hand down, turn your chest to the left for your twist. From here, the left arm can extend up, and you can try wrapping that left arm around behind you. Maybe you bend the right knee, reach back for the right foot. Good, maybe you take a hold of that right foot. Breathe here. Excellent. Maybe release the right foot if you have a hold. Turn your chest down to center. Place the left knee beside the right. Find your hands and knees again. Wag your hips a little from side to side. Good. From here, let's tuck the toes. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Really start to press the hands forward. Activating through the shoulders. Start to press your feet back. Activating through the feet. Pedal those feet. Bending one knee and then the other. You might notice that you're already a little bit more available in the hamstrings. Good, and then let's walk the hands all the way back to the feet and just come to the back of the mat, hanging over your legs. You can take a little sway from side to side. You can nod your head yes, shake your head no. Good, and slowly start to roll yourself up to stand, finding vertical, neutral at the back of the mat. Good, Tadasana, standing tall. Good. From here, let's sweep the arms up overhead. As you exhale, open your arms, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, release and fold. Inhale your arms out and up. And then exhale, release the arms down by your side. Again, inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release and fold. Good. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine. Now let's bend the left knee, and your left hand's going to stay down. It can find a block or the mat, your choice. But whatever allows you to keep the spine lengthened as you turn the chest to the right. Breathe a little bit deeper into the back of that right thigh, but also into your left ribs. From here, your right arm can reach up and you can turn your head to the right. Good, and maybe we even wrap the right arm around behind. Good, take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, soften both knees, release the chest down and fold. Inhale your arms out and up. And exhale, release the arms down by your side. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, open your arms, dive forward over your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release and fold. Good. One more time to lengthen the spine. This time, bend your right knee. Right hand stays down. Turn the chest to the left. Let the left arm then lift and the head goes last. Breath into the back of that left thigh, into the right ribs. And maybe you wrap the left arm around behind you. Deep breaths here. Good, and then release that left hand down. Soften both knees. Sweep your arms out and up. And exhale, arms down by your side. Good. Step your feet wide. Not quite as wide as the mat, but just a little wider than Tadasana. Sweep the arms back behind you and clasp your hands. Let's roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, reach the knuckles down. And as you exhale, start to fold forward over your legs. You can soften the knees or you can keep the legs extended. The knuckles can start to lift up and the crown of your head reaches down. Deep breaths. Good. One more breath. And then slowly come all the way back up. Good. Step the feet together. Awesome. Let's sweep the arms all the way up and bring your right knee into your chest. Stand nice and tall as you press into that left foot. Grow taller through the crown of your head. Good. Then we're going to twist it to the right. Keep your left hand on your right knee. Turn the chest to the right. Maybe the right arm extends back. Good. Let's sweep the right arm up alongside your ear. Let the left arm follow as your chest turns to face forward. Extend your right leg long, pressing into the right foot. Bend your left knee and let's place the right foot halfway forward on the mat. Open your arms out to the side. Sweep the arms back behind you and again clasp your hands. Let your knuckles reach down, let the chest lift. As you exhale, let's fold forward towards that right thigh. Begin to feel your feet press apart. That activation of the feet is going to be what's going to help you balance as you fold towards the right thigh and allow the knuckles to lift up. Good. Take 2 breaths here. Good. And then release your hands down to either side of your right foot. And if your hands don't comfortably find the ground, take blocks under them. Release your head. Notice if your right hip is jutting forward, see if you can guide that right hip back a little bit, which is going to guide the left hip forward a little bit, which is going to neutralize your hips. Deep breaths. Good. Soften your right knee. We're going to step forward into that right foot. Place your left foot beside your right. And just fold over both legs. See if there's any difference in the legs here. Sweep your arms out and up. And as you exhale, release the arms down by your side. Good. Let's sweep the arms up alongside the ears. And as you exhale, bring your left knee into your chest, pressing down into that right foot. Grow taller. And then keep your right hand on your left knee. Turn the chest to the left. The left arm can extend back behind you. Good. From here, we're going to sweep the left arm up alongside the ear. Turn the chest to center. Let the right arm follow. Extend your left leg forward. Press into that foot. Bend your right knee. Place your left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat. Extend your arms out to the side. Sweep your arms back behind you. Clasp your hands. Let the knuckles reach down. Lift your chest up. Feel the feet start to press away from each other as you fold forward again. Knuckles lifting up, releasing down over the left leg. Deep breaths. Good, and then release the hands down. And again, if your hands don't comfortably find the ground, take blocks underneath them. We don't want the shoulders to be stretching and reaching for the ground. We want to release through the upper body and let the lower body be doing all the work here. Good, and then soften that left knee. Place your right foot beside your left. Fold over both legs. Feel how both feet feel, both legs feel. Good, and then slowly just roll it all the way up to stand. And now you're at the top of your mat, standing tall in your Tadasana. From here, let's sweep the arms up alongside the ears. And as you exhale, open your arms, dive forward over your legs. Step your right leg back to a lunge, feeling those feet press away from each other, and then exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Let's exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big full breath in. As you exhale, place your right foot between your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, feet pressing away. Exhale, left foot to meet the right foot, fold over your legs. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale your left leg back to a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale, place your left foot between your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right foot steps forward, fold over your legs. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Good. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. This time, step your left leg back to a lunge and lower that left knee down. Shift forward with the hips again. Let's come up into Anjaneyasana. So lifting the chest, then your arms. Good, gaze follows the chest so we're not dumping into the neck. Breathe here. And then place your hands down, tuck those left toes. We're gonna sweep the right leg all the way back into the air, into down dog split. Good, take a big full breath in. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, shift forward. Inhale, take the leg back. Exhale, knee forward. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee forward. Place your shin down so that your knee is between your hands. Untuck your left toes. You want to spin that left hip down so that it's parallel to the right. Come up onto your fingertips. So we're not in pigeon because our right shin is parallel here. Right? My right heel is at my right sits bone. Sitting tall. Good. Breath in, breath out. Good. Then let's bring the hands down, tuck your left toes. We're gonna go right back, knee into chest, plank. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, or to the belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And come onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, look at your hands. Step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale your arms out and up. And exhale, arms by your side. Good. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Good. This time we're going to step the right leg back to a lunge. Lower the right knee. And you're going to start to come up into Anjaneyasana. So you notice what I don't lift first is my arms. First, I set up my base. Then my chest and torso lift. Actually, my torso lifts, then my chest. Then my arms are like the last piece of the puzzle. And my gaze. Good, deep breaths. Place your hands down, tuck your right toes, take it all the way up and back into down dog split. Big full breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, bring the knee in. Place that shin down with the knee between the hands. Untuck your right toes. Come up onto your fingertips. Keeping the right hip wrapping forward. Lift up through your chest. Breathe. Good. And now we're going to place the hands down and go right back where we were. Tuck your right toes. Left knee into the chest. Extend to plank pose. Big full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Catching up with your deep breaths. Good. Then come on to the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Look at your hands. Step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale, your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Good. Let's stand tall again at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Once more, step that left leg back to a lunge, feeling the feet start to press forward and back. Come up to your high lunge. So torso, chest, arms. Good. Really activating through the legs. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Bring those palms together. Take your twist to the right. Left elbow towards the outside of the right thigh. Press your palms. Take a little deeper twist. Good. Deep breaths. And then place those hands down. Step it back to downward facing dog. Good. Take the right leg into the air. Lift your right outer hip. Bend your knee. Look underneath your left arm. Try to see your right foot. Circle that right ankle. And circle the opposite direction. Good. Let's inhale. Lengthen the leg. As you exhale, place your right foot between your hands again. Good. Now, replace your left toes with your left heel. So my left foot steps forward a little bit. Left foot's on a diagonal. Walk your right foot out just a pinch. Come up with the torso. Lift your arms, warrior one. Left hip is back a little bit from the right, but the belly and the chest are facing forward. So your body's in a little twist here. Lift your chest. Good. Release your arms back behind you. Clasp the hands, lift, and then bend and fold forward towards your right thigh. Knuckles lift up. Good. Good, and now let's come all the way back up. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale your hands down and step back to downward facing dog. So you gotta do a little bit of adjusting with your feet. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Come onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, look at your hands, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, arms by your side. Awesome, let's do the other side. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Step your right leg back to a lunge this time. Feel those feet start to press apart. So you're starting to activate your base to lift the torso, lift the chest, lift the arms. Good. From here, lengthen your left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Bring those palms together in front of your heart. Turn to the left, hook the right elbow towards the outside of the left thigh. Press your palms and twist a little deeper. Good, deep breaths. And then release your hands down, step into downward facing dog. Good, so we neutralize the base for just a moment, then lift your left leg into the air. Lift that left outer hip, bend your left knee, look underneath your right arm. Circle your left ankle, other direction. Good, nice big breath in. Exhale, place your left foot between your hands. Look back, replace your right heel with your right toes with your right heel. That right foot's on a diagonal. Good, we're gonna walk the left foot out just a hair. Come all the way up with the torso. Lift the chest, lift the arms, warrior one. Good. Arms back behind you again, clasp your hands, big full breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Good, and then come all the way back up, pressing the feet apart, right? That's what's gonna bring you back up. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, place the hands down, step into your downward facing dog, adjusting the feet. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, breathe. From here, let's walk the hands back to the feet again. Good, release and fold over your legs. And then just roll yourself up to stand. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Stand tall at the back of your mat. Good. Remembering anytime you need water or anything during your practice, you have the ability to pause, right? So you pause, you take a drink of water, you come back, take a child's pose if you need it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna step in the middle of the mat. Turn to face the side. Open your arms out to the side, and I want you to notice your wrists. We're gonna step the feet as wide as the wrists. Good. Little Iyengar trick. Good. Now we're just gonna take the arms back behind you. Now, we've done a lot of arms clasp. If your arms are like, I'm so sick of clasping, then you can grab elbows here. You can do a little fist bump, so it's elbows or fist bump behind you, or you can either do Anjali Mudra, but what you don't want on Anjali Mudra is like this, elbows below the shoulders, or elbows, wrists below the elbows. You want everything in line. So if everything's not in line, then just stick with one of the other two, all right? So we're gonna take a nice big full breath in, and exhale, fold forward. Good. Deep breaths here. And then release the arms down. You can place your hands down in between your feet. You can grab ankles, whatever makes sense for you. Good, and then let's soften the knees and just roll up through the spine. From here, standing tall, keep your left toes facing the side of the mat. Let's turn the right toes out, bend the right knee, and open the arms into warrior two. Look over those right fingertips, nice strong gaze. Feel the feet pressing apart, really power through your base. Turn your right palm up, tip up and over to the left, peaceful warrior. Good, and then come back to warrior two. Good, let's inhale up and over. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, really activating the feet as you tip the torso. Exhale, good. Lengthen that right leg. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, tip to the right, hips to the left, but don't go down. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let the left arm pull you up. Let the right arm pull you down. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale, coming up. Exhale, go forward. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Now take it down into triangle. Good. The right hand is hovering. The right ribs are lengthening. Chest turning up towards the left palm. And keep pressing into that right big toe. Breathe. Good. Bend your right knee. Come back up to warrior two. Lengthen the right leg again. Turn the right toes to face the side of the mat. Shake out your hips a little bit. Get a little 30-second dance party. Good. And now let's turn the left toes forward. Bend your left knee. Sometimes you just need a little dance party in the middle of your very serious vinyasa practice. Open the arms out to the side. Good. Feel those feet start to press away. Flip your left palm, take an inhale up and over, and an exhale back. Inhale, and exhale. Good, beautiful. One more time. And exhale, awesome. Lengthen the left leg. Good, take a big full breath in. As you exhale, tip to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, the right arm pulls you all the way back up. Exhale, left arm takes you forward. It's like a little tug of war. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. One more time. This time, take it all the way down over the left leg so the left arm wins. Look up at the right hand. Keep pressing into that left big toe. Keep the feet actively moving apart. Deep breaths. Good. Bend that left knee. Come back up to warrior two. Let's cartwheel the hands to either side of your left foot. Spin onto the ball of your right foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet, wag your hips. I'm going to give you an optional Vinyasa Flow here, or just kind of hang out in your downward dog. Good, and then let's come onto the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look at your hands, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale your arms out and up, pressing into those feet. Exhale, take the arms down by your side. Good. Let's come into a tree pose today. So I want you to really, really think about the standing side of the body, right? So if our right leg is lifted, your standing side is your left leg, that left side of the body. And I want you to imagine that your torso was lifting up out of your pelvis. So we're not dumping all of the weight of our torso into our lower body, which makes it harder for the lower body to support. But we want that live, active weight of a lift and an extension. So feel lifting up out of the left side as you bring your right knee up. Open the right knee out, only the amount that the hips face forward, and you can find ankle, calf, or you can find all the way up into the inner thigh as long as you don't hike that right hip up. Good, we feel lifting up out of the left hip, palms can come together in front of your heart. Good. And just as much as your right foot is pressing into your left thigh or your left shin or calf, feel the left pressing towards the right. From here, your arms can grow, your tree limbs can grow. Good. Deep breaths. And then bring your palms together in front of your heart. We're going to turn the right knee to face forward. Place that right foot down and just shake out your legs. So let's try the other side. So this time your standing side is your right side because your left side is your working side, right? Or your moving side, your mobile side. This is your stable side, this is your mobile side. So lift up out of that right hip. Bring the left knee up. You can place the left foot ankle, calf, or up into that inner thigh, only as long as the left hip doesn't want to hike up, and you can press that right thigh into the left foot, and you're staying nowhere near your knee. Nowhere near your knee. Palms come together. Good length, lift. Good, and then from here, your arms can float up. Awesome. Bring your palms back together in front of your heart. And let's bring the left knee in, place the foot down, and just shake out your legs. All right, so I want you to have your 2 blocks or some kind of block ability near you. So we're going to take those and place them on either side of your mat about, let's go about halfway back. Might have to adjust that, but we're going to start with that. Stand tall at the top of your mat. Good. Sweep your arms up alongside your ears. As you exhale, open the arms, dive forward over your legs. Good. Let's step the left leg back to the lunge and then lower that left knee down. Good. Take your blocks and then we're going to start to walk the right foot forward. Yes, we are coming into Hanumanasana, which is your splits. Good. From here, you can stay supporting with your hands on your blocks, or you can place a block behind the thigh. Whatever height makes sense for your body. You might have to adjust. There we go. Good. That front foot is flexed. From here, once you find your stable base, you can lift your arms, you can lift your chest. Good. Deep breaths. Awesome. Good. Then place your hands down. Carefully bend that right knee. We're going to remove the blocks, and the blocks will help you. If you press into your blocks, you'll be able to bring your right knee beside your left and wag the hips. Awesome. Let's just step your right foot forward. Shift your hips forward. Lift the chest. Good. Start to walk that left foot forward. Flex the left foot. Maybe your hands stay on your blocks. Maybe your block comes underneath the thigh. Good. Whew. Hello, hamstrings. Good. Breathing. Maybe the arms start to lift the chest. Awesome. Good. And then slowly come all the way back down, and we'll very carefully release the blocks. Good. Oh, place your left knee beside your right. Wag the hips a little from side to side. Let's step the blocks off to the side. Separate your knees. Bring your big toes together. Shift the hips back and fold forward into child's pose. And start to really let go into the hips and the low back and the shoulders. Start to connect back to a deep, steady rhythm of breath. That rhythm of breath can get very quick as we're working hard, but the more we can start to notice when we've lost the rhythm and bring it back, the more accessible deep breath will be to you throughout your practice. So just whenever you notice that you're starting to breathe a little quicker, just come back to your breath. Steady inhale, steady exhale. From your child's pose, let's walk the upper body over to the right. Press into your left hand, shift into your left hip. Take some deep breaths into the left side body. Go ahead and come back to center. Walk it over to the left. Press into your right hand, shift towards your right hip, breathing into the right side body. Good, and then back to center. Just releasing for a couple more breaths. And then start to walk your hands back and begin to just roll yourself up to sit. Awesome. Let's just swing the legs around. Take your cushion again and just sit up on the edge of that cushion. Blanket, cushion, whatever it might be. Good. So that your sits bones are right on the edge. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Sitting tall. So let's bring the heels in as much as you can comfortably find and take a hold of your feet. Sit tall and just feel the thighs start to press away from each other. So this is Baddha Konasana. This is the actual Baddha Konasana, which is a much more active posture than the forward fold that we tend to do. So we're going to take a couple of active breaths here. Eyes can close, or maybe you find that soft downward gaze. Good, and then you can let your eyes open. We're going to walk the feet a little farther forward into a more Tadasana, which is a diamond shape. Bring your hands on your knees, take up some circles with the torso. Just rolling around the hips and the low back. Let's circle the opposite direction. Good, and then sitting tall, big full breath in. Think chest past the toes as you fold forward and release head, elbows, hands. Breathing deeply across the hips, the low back. Good, and then just slowly start to roll yourself all the way up to sit. Awesome, let's bring the knees together. And now we're going to sit with the feet off to the side and the knees in front of you. And you might actually need to scoot off of your blanket. So this is mermaid pose. So we're sitting onto the right hip, feet and knees off to the side, knees and feet both together. Your left hand comes down beside your left shin, and if your hand doesn't find the ground, then just take one of your blocks. I'm going to reach the right arm up and over and take a big side bend, big opening stretch through the right side body. Deep breaths here. Good, and then come all the way back up to sit, and as you exhale, turn to the right for a twist. Good, keeping the spine long, looking over the right shoulder. And then turning back to center, we're going to switch to the other side. So you can just swing the legs around. Good, feet over to the right, knees together, feet together. And then the right hand comes down beside the right shin, and again, a block if the hand isn't accessible to the ground. Reach your left arm up and over, take a big side stretch over the left side. Good, and then come all the way back up, and as you exhale, turn to the left. Keeping the spine lengthened, nice and tall. Good, and then turn it back to center. And then we're just going to swing the legs around and then slowly come to lie on your back. Have one of your blocks within reaching distance when you get there. With the back of your head released to the mat, feet grounded. Let's inhale, lift the hips, snuggle your shoulders, finding your bridge pose. The hands can clasp, knuckles reaching towards the heels. We're opening up through the whole front side of the body. Good, and then release those hands and slowly lower down. We're just going to do one more active back bend. Take a breath here. As you exhale, lift the hips, snuggle the shoulders. Good, clasp the hands, open it up. Good. And then again, release the clasp and lower down. So if you're itching for a full wheel today, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, we're going to take your block or your cushion of some kind, lift your hips, place it underneath your sacrum, lowest or middle height for a block. Good. And your knees can stay bent, or you can start to extend the legs forward. Arms can stay down or extend overhead. Totally your choice. Breathing deeply. Good, and then just release those arms down by your side. Bend your knees, and now we're going to press into the feet to lift the hips. So try not to lift from your low back. Try to really activate down through the feet, and that's what naturally starts to lift the hips. Good, and then release the block off to the side, hips down. Open your arms out to the side, tip both knees to the left. Go ahead, turn your head to the right, taking just a gentle twist here. Your left hand can rest on the right thigh if both shoulders can stay heavy into the mat. Good, and then bring those knees back to center. Head turns back to center. Tip your knees over to the right. Turn your head to the left, and the right hand can rest on the left thigh if both shoulders stay grounded. And if there's no tension or pain in the low back. Good, and then just bring the knees back to center. And one at a time, bring your knees into your chest. Take a hold of the knees, the kneecaps with your hands, and start moving your knees together in circles. So you just start to roll around the sacrum. Try not to get too high so that you don't really go into the low back. Just really stay on the sacrum. And then circle the opposite direction. Good, and then let's place the feet down and slowly start to make your way into Shavasana today. Arms down by your side, legs extended, and the whole body starts to just release anything it's still holding. You can use that breath to help with the release. Let the inhale travel into the space that is holding tight, tense. And let the exhale travel that tension out. So the first few moments of your Shavasana are really work. They're really this effort to let go. And then gradually your body just starts to become more at ease. Mind and the breath are more connected through their work together. And then it becomes about the inhale, bringing just awareness into the breath. And an exhale, bringing soft ease throughout the whole being. And begin just to deepen into your breath. And you can bring some gentle movements to fingers, to toes, awakening into your limbs. And begin to slowly bend your knees and roll over to your right side. And then use your left hand to press down and roll up through your spine. Head the very last thing to come up to sit. And as you find vertical once more, you can either close your eyes or find a soft downward gaze. And take note and notice all that just took place in the body, in the breath, in this practice. The things that your body was able to do, the things that were more challenged. And with an ease, we let go of any judgment, any decision on what this practice was. And instead, we just come to gratitude for every movement, every breath that you were able to do, whether it was with effort or with ease. You were here, you were moving, and you were breathing. So let's bring our palms together in front of our hearts, bowing into that gratitude. And now taking with you a sense of ease and peace, of letting go of judgment, letting go of worry, and simply going through your day more aware, more gracious for your moving and your breathing body. Namaste.